Alright guys, we are back after a long hiatus. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of X4, starting a new game from scratch. So a lot of questions we always see is what's the best way to get started, how do I make money, how do I get going in this gigantic game. And there's a lot to learn, but we'll go through it here today and get us a new game started. So we're going to start out with the Stranded game start, which as I've read is the most difficult out of all the game starts. I've never actually tried it before, so we'll be going through this together basically.
This won't make sense unless I wind back a bit further, so bear with me.
Jolly egg salad. You are one for Tall Tale's axiom. If you do not stop adding another piece of scale-bristling bravado to this story every time you tell it, I will one day foreclose on your bastoo. So let us start again, and kindly from the very beginning. Our wild card had just found himself in something of a predicament, with ample time to reflect on his past mistakes.
Alright, it looks like we start out in prison. Very nice.
Hey,
Hey yourself, bro, what's up?
looks like this is your lucky day, Two Eyes. That's the bunk of Hinu Hurricane, legendary pirate. Ministry disappeared her before she got the chance to escape. Not before prepping herself. Well, draw a square on my forehead and brand me a date. You figured that out all by yourself? Let's have a little chat, shall we? Be welcome at my threshold, chosen one.
What's going on, Three Eyes?
Here's the deal. If you can get me out of this cell, then I'll get you up this station. I've already tried hacking. I mean, gaining access to the security system. But the power fluctuations are resetting it constantly. Probably on purpose. If you can tamper with the generator and make the station module switch to backup power, I have a brief window to open my cell. Here, take this communicator so we can coordinate. I have insider information on the prison layout. I'll guide you remotely. Don't ask, it's part of my job. I'll wait here and tidy up my cell. Looks like I'll be released early.
I get too ahead of ourselves here, buddy. I'll try my best.
Don't bother. That console is disabled without a gun. Take the left corridor. Take the left corridor.
Alright, dude, I'm just looking around.
Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead. The power switch should be somewhere nearby. Enter the airlock and get into your spacesuit. Well done. Looks like the holy whatever consecrated the right guy. And there's our ride out, ahead of time. I hope they're not drawing too much suspicion. On with the show, triangulating possible escape vectors. Our optimal extraction point looks to be an area located on the lower level of the maintenance tunnels. I am setting the coordinates now. The airlock switch is nearby. The holy triangularity allows. It's still locked. Looks like you'll need to find a way to get out. Try searching the other cell blocks. Sometimes weapons are confiscated because in storage.
I was framed. How did you get out? Take me with you.
Don't worry, my man. We're going to get you out of here.
Leave the other prisoners. We can always come back later. It won't do them any good if we let ourselves get captured now.
Okay, I take it back. We're not going to get you out of here.
Hey, that belongs to me. You cannot just...
That will do it. Now return to the airlock.
I'll never forget you. Whatever your name is.
I thought he was a thug.
Your new laser is overpowered. If you keep it aimed at the log, it will break the enter. Yeah, take that. Candidate object. Truly magnificent work. Now our getaway ship is about to arrive at the dock as well. Keep a few eyes out. I'm on my way.
Kid. Docking granted.
Now we just need to wait for good old Axiom. I'm sure he'll be gracefully along in a second. Very, very gracefully. Oh, that was a neat trick.
Approaching the dock. I'll be with you in a moment. Setting course for the Arcadian Endeavor. The Arcadian Endeavor. Our ship. Don't ask me about the name. Something to do with woolly Terran animals and crime in paradise. The Maestro thought it prudent to get a hold of a mobile base, and I tend to agree. You'll see soon enough. Immortal.
Okay, not gonna lie, that actually was some pretty sick landing maneuvers.
Ah, sweet familiar premises. I think I'll make a visit to the bridge to catch up with the rest of the crew. Now run and find Maestro, our captain, and tell him I sent you. He'll give you something to do to take your mind off that turbulent episode. And remember to conduct yourself properly. Yes, he's brilliant and compassionate and all that, but he's still a split. I don't want to have to... He's an independent entrepreneur, one who has great interest in acquiring new talent, people who display a strong affinity for doing the right thing, like you.
Greetings. Hello. Goodbye.
There you are. Split is Maestro. You already met the Axiom. Split appreciates you helping Axiom escape, even if your motives may be self-serving. Split and crew, the Imperium Cares, have embarked on journey towards complete independence. Split interested in bringing someone who does not mind breaking laws. Safe to say, you fit profile. Regular smuggler and best pilot, the Ace, has prior engagements. So, crew needs someone to smuggle space weed. Small assignment. Test if you're trustworthy. You interested? Good. Split knew Split could count on you. Crew already transferred space weed into your ship's cargo hold. Split let Bayer know to expect you. To get to Bayer, you cross policed space. Careful not to be spotted. Swift travels.
You're in serious trouble. I think not.
Kid. Entering system. Silent witness.
You just entered system where space weed illegal. Most groups in network prohibit at least some wares. Some systems more lenient than others. Crucial to our survival to appreciate such nuances. Keep distance from police ships. Hope they don't spot you. If they do, hope your ship is faster than theirs.
S.
Not good enough. That could be your last mistake.
So a lot of guys, when they're new to the game, a lot of new players, they're always asking, well, how do I make money? How do I get ahead early in the game? What do I do to make cash? And a good thing to do is like this situation right here, where you see the NPC police or somebody engaging one of the Xenon, engaging an enemy. Once they die, they blow up. They drop all kinds of little things into space like this right here. And you can get close, and by default, you can hold the O key. And the O key is your electromagnet. It pulls in any loot that's near you and hauls it into your ship. So you basically just let the NPCs do the heavy lifting for you, come up to the carcass, and hoover up all the valuable goodies that are left floating in space like that. And selling those things at space stations is a really good way to make money really long.
Entering system.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. The reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
Argon Trading Station.
Split squared it with buyer so you can just transfer space weed without issue. Cannot usually sell illegal wares to stations without establishing black market first.
Successfully docked.
Welcome.
Buyer confirmed transaction and wired money. Well done. Let me be first to congratulate you. Welcome to Empyrean Curse. Before I forget, you might notice Curse do not do names. So, since you will stick around, Split needs to come up with something for you. You competent smuggler shall call you Chipmunk.
Hello.
And another good tip when you're just starting out, once you get your starter ship, in most of these starts, you're not going to have a pilot, you're not going to have any other crew. It's just going to be you manually flying your ship. And one of the coolest things about this game is you can find AI pilots, AI crewmen to do the boring tasks for you. So basically what you're going to do is walk around, find yourself an AI, hire them, and have them fly your ship for you.
You will not regret employing me.
Cleo Colt. That's a good name. I think I'm going to keep you around as my ace for the rest of this playthrough if I can.
Kid.
Tikva's Choice here is a really good area for what I was talking about earlier, picking up drops, because the next sector over is largely controlled by the Xenon, and they're the universal enemy to almost everyone in the game. So if you go over to this area over here that I just pointed out next to this gate, that's where the Xenon keep pouring out, and they keep getting engaged by the local authorities, the military, and the police. So you can make a pretty good early game amount of capital by just cruising over to that area and picking up the drops that the military leaves behind. However, the downside of this is there is a Xenon enemy in the area and they will engage the player. And if you're doing what I'm doing and letting the AI fly the ship, you're going to have to be careful because the AI isn't exactly the best, especially when it's down half a star, 1 star. It's just getting started out. They do level up over time when they get kills, when they do trades, when they do things like that. They'll get better and better as a pilot. But right now, I just hired this guy, and he has no skills whatsoever. So you're going to have to be on the lookout and be ready to jump into the pilot ship in case your guy starts getting blasted by an enemy. See all the tracers off in the distance there. That's definitely a battle happening. That'd be the local Argon authorities engaging the Xenon.
That wasn't your best move. Process this.
Off to the left there, we have what's called a behemoth. That's a Argon capital vessel. It's very, very powerful. It's a lot more powerful than your starter ship, that's for sure. So if you do get into trouble, you're going to want to run for one of those. They'll be able to help you out.
We'll have to do more damage than that. get out of here.
M.
Awaiting orders.
Kid.
Wasn't your best.
Okay, now we're in a situation like I was
Hello
talking
there.
about earlier. Our one-star pilot tried to turn tail and run against a faster
Auto.
ship, so that's just going to end up
Disengage
with us
all
dying.
damage.
So you got to take over, jump in the pilot's seat, and try and take care of yourself. We're going to head for this big behemoth over here, try to use him as a shield. As you can see, he's got some pretty big guns.
We'll have to do more damage than this.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Now we can try and find a couple of targets that may be a little bit easier pickings than our starting ship here. Go pick up some of these money, and then see if we can engage some of these Xenon that are already previously engaged. It's a little bit safer.
I'll get you for that.
Taking out enemy vessels will not only get you loot that you can sell for money, but it'll also gain you faction experience that'll get you in better with whoever it is that controls the area. So in this case, this sector is controlled by the Argon government. So killing Xenon inside the Argon-controlled space will give us more faction, more favor with whoever controls this area. They'll become our friends. Later on, we can buy a police license and you'll actually score a bounty for every kill that you make. But right now, we're just starting out. We don't have the police license, so we're just going to get favor. We won't actually get any money out of the direct kill. We'll just get money out of it.
I'll wipe you out.
M.
I won't let you get away with that.
Thanks for your help.
All right, and here
Successfully
we are back on
done.
the Arcadian Endeavor,
Good.
safe and sound, ready
Hello
to
there.
complete the next leg of the journey. It's been a little while. It's been a good start, I think. We'll just have to repair our ship a little bit from that beating we took, but I think this is going to be a good place to end this one, guys. I'll keep this series going. Seems like a pretty fun start. Thanks for checking it out. See you next time.